Hello guys, hold on. Hello guys and welcome back to A Seal by Sketchbook. Today we will be talking about useful apps that you can download on your phone to help you with your interior design. Goodness gracious, stop messaging. I'm not gonna make this intro any longer. I'm just going to show you around the folder that says ID Toolbox on my phone. Okay, that folder is everything that I need when I am going and studying a site for a client or something for inspiration. Actually, let's start from getting inspired and planning because I have quite a lot of apps on my phone. Let's start with the planning. So planning ahead, I have 3 apps that I think are the best in planning. Google Keep basically syncs all of your documents from like a cloud where you can have clips, you can have quotes, you can have any type of things, any type of pictures to save them in your Google Keep. So we can say it's like a folder that you can see from online and from your phone, and it just syncs together. It's so easy to use. Google Calendar, I have a whole video about Google Calendar and about time blocking. So I used to use Google Calendar more. I'm going to start using it again on November because already October is planned for, but I just planned it on paper. And the third is Trello. I love Trello. I love it so much. So the concept of Trello is to have kind of like different folders that have cards in it, and then you can kind of automate those cards. Like you can understand how, for example, you edit a video so you don't forget all your shot lists, things like that. But also it works really great when you have an interior design project, and then for example you have a whole house, a villa, and then you can have a card for each room, and then within this card you can see your progress and you can have a due date for each one. So you're like super organized when it comes to executing a project. Let me show you like an example. So like for example, this is one of my projects. So it was like before starting, there's detailed breakdown, space required, number of employees. Like I was trying to kind of plan for the project before starting, and then the first stage. I've already done this project. I'm done with this project, but I don't delete the boards because I feel like they're kind of memories. So yeah, this is the general branding, reception, soft play area, breastfeeding area. So the second stage would be layout, space planning, third stage, like that. You'll create this for every project and you're golden. And it's so useful that you can also share the board with your client and keep them up to date when there's a delay or something, or if they need to make a decision in a certain date, you can like make a whole team. You can have it for your whole team. I really love Trello. So now that we finished the planning, let's go and get inspired. 3 apps that make me really inspired. Can count Instagram as one, but Instagram is a rabbit hole. I try to avoid using Instagram as much as I can unless I want to share something, you know, the Instagram mayhem. We've all been there. So Pinterest is my #1 inspiration source. Everyone knows Pinterest, everyone have Pinterest, but keeping boards organized and sharing constantly something on Pinterest is really good. And also you can use Pinterest to make money. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about that. There's Dribbble. Dribbble is like a graphic design kind of thing, but there's interior design too. But I love how they share the end result and they share the process of, for example, this Joker illustration thing is so cute. By the way, if you've seen the Joker movie, let me know down in the comments below. I haven't seen it yet, so tell me, do you like it or do you dislike it? It's all the hype right now. So yeah, Dribbble works like Instagram, strictly for illustrators and graphic designers, and it's so cool to like see a nice clean world that has no selfies or nothing like that, God forbid. So Dribbble is really great. I'm going to start an account on Dribbble as well. Behance is the third inspiration resource. For Behance, you can seek other people's portfolios and check how they did different projects. It's basically other people's portfolio are shared on Behance. There's also another website, but I use it on the computer, so I'm not going to share it here. So after you're getting inspired, you kind of want to use your ID Toolbox. This is how it works in my head, okay? So the ID Toolbox contains the room scan app. For the room scan, for example, it's an app that you can make a plan, a floor plan, by scanning the walls. So I'm going to show you how that works. There's the color wheel. I purchased this app for one of the videos, but also I love to see how different colors complement each other. Sometimes I need color inspiration and I go there and I take a look at the color wheel. PowerPoint, because of course PowerPoint, you know how I feel about PowerPoint, and on iPhone it's pretty useful as well. House.com. House.com should go to the inspiration folder, I know that, but I love House. Who remembers when House was like Pinterest? You know, there's the 3-in-1 ruler where you can actually measure things You can print a ruler on a paper. Measure app is something that I always constantly use, and I've used it in one of my videos. I kept getting questions about it. So basically you can measure any kind of space. You can even measure a book if you want, or you can measure a whole room. But for the measurement for the whole room, I have something else. Inside of this app, there is the level as well. So you can see if you go left and right. It's very useful if you forgot your level, for example, and you want to hang something on the wall. You have a level that's built in your phone, but just careful, don't drop this level because it will shatter. Planner 5D is one of the planning apps. I haven't used it. I've been told about it, planning to use it soon. Sketchbook app. I have a whole video about Sketchbook, and I love this app so freaking much. You know that. Fudget is incredible. Fudget is beautiful. I can't even tell you. I'm not gonna show the name of the client, but as you can see, every single room I use Fudget for it. So I kind of document the payment for things, document how much I received for buying furniture, document how I spend it by labeling every single purchase I make. I write exactly how much I purchase, shows you the paid, and it shows you the balance. So for Fudget, and you can create a different budget for different rooms. So that's so cool. You can do it for your groceries as well, for grocery shopping and things like that. Because when you do that, you kind of understand and you are self-aware on what you spend. I don't do that. I should, but I don't. I have the Concepts app. It's very similar to Sketchbook. I really like one feature, and I kept it because of that feature. I'll show you right now how freaking lame I am. I kept it because of this, because of the color wheel thing. Don't judge me, okay? It's just, I like looking at this. It makes me happy, and just kept it. I have the IKEA store, obviously, because I want to know sometimes like a certain product's name or certain product's price, so IKEA store. Pantone Studio is a very useful app. There's one feature that I can't get enough of. This is the color of the year. Every year it changes the background. What you can do, for example, okay, I'm gonna snap a picture of myself right now with you guys. Okay. And then it shows you the color scheme of that picture. That's a very creepy picture of me, but it shows you the color scheme. So if you want to figure out the color scheme for a certain space, this is the app that I made this whole video for, and it's Magic Plan. Magic Plan is magic, okay? Because what you can do is you can go from one point to another and it will measure your space. It won't be too accurate though. You need to measure your space properly with a measuring tape. But this app creates a floor plan. And what I always do, I start recording the screen while I'm using the app. So if I forget that something exists in the room, I can see it in the video. I'll show you an example, but it's so cool. I love it so much. This is their sample plan, because I can't show you the rest of the plans, but it can turn out something like this. Now we can't export it to AutoCAD or anything, or maybe you can and I haven't been informed about it. I'll find out and let you know, but it's really, really nice. So Magic Plan all the way. I have another leveling app because I forget that one existed. I have the Jute and Color Design, and it tells you the colors of the year, and sometimes I could use that reference. I have the IKEA Place, which is their virtual space thing where you can place, you know, chairs on places and see how it looks like before. Honestly, I don't use it for that, but this is what it is for, to see something before you actually purchase it. Not all the products are on there, which is really annoying. I mean, it's still new to the whole thing. Overstock, it's like a marketplace for furniture, and it's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of apps for furniture shopping, but Overstock is one of those apps and you can definitely use it. I have the Interior Design magazine, but you need to subscribe to the magazine, and I don't like the digital copy, so I'm going to just delete that app. And I have the Room Planner. So now that we finished kind of getting to measure the spaces and understanding how the space looks like from the top view, snapping pictures on camera, you need to organize these pictures. So I have a folder for organization. I have seen the middle app. It's called Magpie. The middle app is Magpie, and basically what you can do is create folders. You can still do that with a photo app and create folders for different projects. It's some good sense to, you know, be organized. So these were my top apps for interior design. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you have an app that you use in your interior design, if you like any particular app in general, just just drop the name down below. And I really enjoyed making this video. I have to run outside and edit it today, so thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any requests, let me know down below in the comments. And have a great time of the day wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.